Let me ask you a question, and answer honestly in your mind. How many people can you call at 11 p.m., not because you need something, but because you simply need someone? For many successful professionals over 40, the answer is surprisingly small. And that's strange, because we have hundreds of LinkedIn connections, dozens of WhatsApp groups, and thousands of followers, yet many of us quietly feel alone. Harvard wanted to understand this. They followed 724 men for 85 years since 1938, the world's longest study of happiness. They expected money, success, fame would predict happiness at 80. It wasn't the case. It was relationships. But here's the cruel irony. The exact thing that makes us happy at 80 becomes hardest to build after 40. Today, let's talk about why. I'm not talking to you as a guru, but as a fellow traveler who looked at his own phone and felt this. A few months ago, I was looking through my phone. I had thousands of contacts, thousands, and then I had a strange realization. I knew many people, but I hadn't really talked to many people. Not deeply, not honestly, not the way we used to. Remember your 20s? Friendships happened automatically. College, hostel, first job, late night chai, road trips, bad decisions, good memories. Friendships didn't require planning. Today, getting coffee with a friend requires 3 calendar checks, 2 reschedules, 1 family discussion, and sometimes, divine intervention. In your 20s you called a friend, "Come out, I'm standing outside." In your 40s you write, "Dear sir, I hope this email finds you well. Are you available for a coffee in Q3? What changed? It's not that we became unfriendly. Here's a fascinating truth from sociology. There is a researcher, Rebecca Adams, who has spent her career studying friendship. She points out that researchers have known since the 1950s that making a close friend takes 3 things: being near people, proximity. School created proximity, college created proximity, hostel created proximity, office smoking breaks created proximity. Life kept putting people together without effort, and then adulthood arrived, and we became busy managing careers, children, aging parents, EMIs, and health. We became what I call the sandwich generation, taking care of both parents and children. The environment that naturally created friendships disappeared. Science now says that research shows it takes about 50 hours of contact to form a friendship, and closer to 200 to form a close friendship. Your college gave you 200 hours for free, without you even trying. Your life at 45 gives you 0. This is why Americans report having fewer close friendships than they once did, talking to their friends less often, and relying less on their friends for personal support. It's not happening only in India. It's happening in Austin, in Berlin, in Osaka. The problem isn't character, it's architecture. We lost the architecture of friendship. Here's where it gets interesting. Often the more successful you become, the harder friendship becomes. Why? Because success changes your calendar, and your priorities too. In your 20s, let's meet tonight, becomes in your 40s, let's look at the second Saturday of next month. And even then somebody gets sick or a work crisis happens, or your child suddenly remembers a science project that's due tomorrow. Success brings responsibility. Responsibility consumes time, and friendship gets pushed into the later category. The dangerous part, we assume we'll reconnect someday. Someday is one of the busiest days on the calendar. In Japan, they have a term for this slow drift. Companies even run for men over 40 because so many men have work contacts but no friends. In the US, the Surgeon General officially declared loneliness an epidemic in 2023. So if you feel this, you are not weak, you are normal. Let's talk honestly, especially for men watching. Many men have friends, but very few have emotional conversations. We discuss cricket, politics, stock markets, AI, cars, and property prices. We discuss everything except ourselves. You can know a friend for 20 years and still not know what he's worried about. Meanwhile, many professionals are carrying, silently, a career anxiety that they can't tell their team. Health reports they haven't told their wife about. Family pressures, aging parents who are becoming children again, and financial responsibilities that keep them up at night. Alone. Because nobody taught us how to talk about these things. We were taught to solve, not to share. I have a friend, senior VP in Hyderabad. He told me last month, "AJ, I have 5,000 contacts. If something happens to me at 2 a.m., I don't know who to call except my brother. That hit me hard. Most people think loneliness is just emotional, it's just a little sadness. It isn't, it's physical. A landmark meta-analysis of 148 studies involving 308,849 participants found that individuals with stronger social relationships had a 50% increased likelihood of survival, and lack of social connection heightens health risks as much as smoking 15 cigarettes a day or having alcohol use disorder. Let that sink in. We track our steps, our cholesterol, our portfolio. But we don't track our friendships, and it may be killing us more than poor diet. Friendship provides something therapy, books, and YouTube videos cannot. It provides perspective. When life becomes difficult, friends remind us that we are not crazy, we're not weak, we're not alone. A good friend does one powerful thing. They say, "I've been through that too." And suddenly the burden feels lighter. Without that, life becomes much heavier than it needs to be. Let's be honest. At 45, walking up to someone and saying, "Would you like to be my friend?" feels slightly ridiculous. Children make friends in 5 minutes. You like cricket? Okay, we are friends. Adults make friends like they're negotiating an international trade agreement. We overthink, we hesitate, we assume everyone already has enough friends. Here's the funny thing. Research on adult friendship says everyone feels this awkwardness. Most people are waiting for someone else to start the conversation, just like you are. So the person you think is too busy to be your friend is probably thinking the same about you. So if you want more meaningful friendships after 40, stop looking for friendship. That's like chasing happiness directly. It runs away. Start looking for shared, repeated, unplanned experiences. Friendship is rarely found. It is usually built on 50 hours. So rebuild your proximity. Don't say, "Let's catch up sometime." Say, "I walk at KBR Park every Saturday at 6:30 a.m. Come. No agenda. Join a walking group that meets same time, same place, or a learning community. Not a one-day workshop, but a 12-week cohort. Join a volunteering initiative where you do hard things together, or a hobby club like badminton, not business networking, or a group of professional masterminds that meets every month, same people. Friendships grow naturally when people do life together, just like they did in school, just like they did in college. The formula is not intensity, it's consistency. As we grow older, we spend so much time protecting our finances, protecting our careers, and protecting our families. Maybe we should spend more time protecting our friendships too. Because one day, your job title will disappear. Your children will build their own lives, your career will eventually slow down. But the people who walk beside you through life, they may become one of your greatest sources of happiness. Harvard proved it after 85 years. So here's my question. When was the last time you called a friend? Not because you needed something, but because you valued the relationship. Maybe after watching this video, that's the call you should make. Comment below with the initials of one friend you haven't called in 6 months, just initials, no explanation needed. And if this video reminded you of someone, don't just like and subscribe, forward it to them right now with this message. This reminded me of you. Coffee next Saturday. Sometimes the best investment we can make is not in markets, but in the people who make life worth living. This is AJ. Go beyond.